All right, everyone. So coming at you once again with another banger for a video. As controversial as this video may seem, I swear to God, I know the cancel culture is going to come down, bearing down my throat on my ass for this one. Unapologetic me, I'm brutally honest. I have no filter. I just speak my mind. I just fill punches, and I don't give a fuck in my life. And that's all I do is just speak my words and push it out of my throat. And it's my heart, my soul, my consciousness, and that's all that I do in my life. That's just what I do. It's occurred to me that a lot of times that you see on social media, a lot of these single women all the time, they were constantly post these memes, and dank memes and memes are one thing, but however, these seem like a lot more people deriving their past, like living inside of the past, and they bring up dark memories. They bring up these past traumatic memories or what have you, et cetera, et cetera. And I know this all too well, and I'm familiar with this particular darkness because this particular darkness has been conveyed upon me, myself personally. I've been through it all. I've been through a lot of emotional manipulation, like abusive relationships. I've been through a lot of times where it's just nothing but toxic women, and it's not necessarily me, a reflection of myself or anything that I've done or what I had said, because if I did, I would be the first one to, as brutally honest as I am, I would be the first one to tell you like what it is, like what I've done to fuck up. And if I had fucked up, messed up, I would apologize for it. I would try to make amends and compromise. And a lot of times in relationships or situationships or relationships, as I like to call it, I would always have to try to find a compromise and peaceful balance. And I tried my best. I tried my fucking hardest in my life to talk it out, to have open discussions, to be forthright, to be brutally honest, But it's always that third party that never really wanted to listen, never really wanted to compromise, never, it's just like this. It's like Ashley, this most recent woman that I started to get to know and compromise, started to investing a lot of my time, my heart, my emotions into, and just to find, she would rather not. That's all she had to do. She could have had a perfect life with me. And just like all my other previous exes could have had a perfect life with me. Just all you had to do, just put down that alcohol bottle. All you had to do is just, time and time again, I said, I will be the supplement of a substitute of your negative addiction, reverse that, and I would be your positive addiction. I would become your positive influence or positive role model, something optimistic in your life. To reshape and rehardwire, to reconfigure your mind and your heart and your soul collective and your consciousness for something greater than yourself. No, but I could have been a positive influence on this woman, but no, she just absolutely refused in all of her senses and everything, her demons just had to overtake her and, just refused to put down that alcohol bottle. And, so the entirety of this video, I just had to talk about, there's so many women who post these, like I said, it's not really memes, there's nothing cute about it, it's more like bitching and complaining, procrastinating about why you're single, always constantly having to, roles are reversed, where they would have to always victim blame, scapegoat the third party, blame other people because they themselves are selfish, entitled, ignorant, narcissistic, what have you. They have a failure to communicate, and they fail to recognize that they too are human beings, they too are sinners, they too are imperfect by design, and they fail to recognize the failures. They fail to recognize that they make mistakes. They themselves fail to take responsibility and accountability for their actions or lack of thereof. So with that being said, it's like one of those situations where when a good guy like myself, and not to boast or brag or anything, but I put myself as a third party example because it's the bottom dollar is the bottom line truth. So when a good guy, a gentleman like myself, a romantic at heart, huge heart with positive intentions as myself, tries to get to know a single woman, it's always these situations where they fail to provide you with an opportunity, provide you with a chance to get to know you, to get to know each other, simply because of their past, because of all the negative experiences that had happened in their past. Like, look, listen, in terms of like abusive relationships, emotional manipulation, I've been through it all. I've had it conveyed, I've had it done and dealt to me. And what life has dealt to me with these cards, I just laid them out on the table and I call everybody else's bluff and bullshit because, I've been heartbroken so much in my life. I've been disappointed. I've been let on. I've been emotionally manipulated. Just all sorts of things. I've been through the ringer. I'm much too familiar with this darkness because all these demons that are running around in this playground have been to trying to like suffocate me, to drag me down to their level. But I'm here to tell you that, you should never, ever in any situation, when somebody like myself is trying to get to know you, type shit, and there's so much of these women who compare you to their past, they fail to recognize your elements of your positive elements of your good heart, your good nature, positive intentions, your characteristics, your personality, your vibe, your energy, your aura, your intuitive collective for everything that you are, simply because of the past. If all you women are feeling, I completely understand because I've been through the worst relationships for the past year and a half to 2 years. And these women were like narcissistic, toxic as hell, fucking lie to you, emotionally manipulate you, break your heart, disappoint you. Happiness and abundance. With somebody like myself, they refuse to put down the alcohol bottle. They refuse to open up, to have like open discussions. They refuse to truly unconditionally love you for who you are and embrace you and accept you for who you are, when they gaslight you, when they victim blame you and scapegoat you. And it's surreal, sad to me because there's so many people who choose to live inside of the past. And when I see somebody like yourself who comes along into a greater picture, they refuse to believe it or acknowledge that good men like myself actually exist. Someone who's protective, loyal, faithful, who would love you to the ends of the earth, who would like lavish you the roses and surprise them like gifts and go out like, I'm old fashioned, so I like to go out on date nights. Who's open and honest to open lines of communication and to accept the aesthetics and the beauty of not just your exterior physical appearances, but the internal beauty of majesty of within yourself, like the beauty that holds and uplifts the grassroots of how amazing your personality, your heart, everything is from the inside, And all I ever wanted in my life was to have a companion in my life, someone who is just spend time with, I'm the type of person, like, I don't care what we do as long as we spend time together,